guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So here is Tech Android 16. He got an EZA along with Android 21 in this massive sort of hero celebration here. Now, like the AGL Trunks, Tech Android 16 was a character that had a 50% chance to guard. And after his EZA, they did not change that. That's still what he is. He's a 50% chance to guard character. So what you get is you get a character that defensively can be very good, or he could just take 700k damage and get absolutely blitzed off of the map, right? I did use this character for Android Extreme Super Battle Road No Item runs. And again, it's sometimes he can be good, other times he gets just blasted off, right? So on the Android team, right? So he gets what? 100% attack and defense start of turn. He gets 40% defense per Android category ally on the team. So he needs, what, 4 Androids allies to be at his best. Then he gets an additional 16% attack, up to a max of 80% each time guard is activated. So what is that? 5 attacks he has to take in order for him to be fully built up in terms of his attack. And 5 attacks he has to take while guarding as well. So, alright, let's go and see. What is his link? So his link set is really bad, too. Android Assault, Mechanical Menaces, Gentleman, Revive, Solid Support, Tough as Nails, Fierce Battle. It's just... there's some negatives here. I think whereas, like, the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, upon using him, I was very impressed. Alright, let me see where we get to. 2 million. I mean, his defense is still really high, because it was 270k, right? So, I mean, he's getting 50, because he greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn on his super attack effect. So, I mean, defensively, he's looking pretty good. After he got that super attack off right there. He's at least 400k defense, which is definitely solid, but it's like, you think like, oh, dude, 400k defense, he's fine. But it's like, that's pretty much all he's doing, is he's got the 400k defense. That, like, damage reduction, dodge, or guard, like, if it doesn't activate, even with that defense, he'll still get just blasted off of the map. And it's not like he supports or has damage to really, like sort of, like, offset that, right? So, it's just, this Android 16 character, again, I think how good he will be is just tied directly to that guard of his. If he gets the guard off, I think he's going to look really good. He's going to be able to do, you know, he's going to be able to do good damage as well, I think, once he builds up that attack from that guard. Having to have 4 Android category allies on the team for the full defense, I don't know that that's completely going to, like, kill him as a unit. The one thing is that he's only on 4 category teams, not a lot. And some of these teams, like, the androids that are artificial lifeform characters are, you know, Android 13, Cell, Android 14 and 15, you know, characters like that, Android 21, right? Like, those are the characters there, and, like, none of them currently are really that impressive. Like, you know, the core of the Android team, you know, it does not include a lot of those characters, right? So what I'm getting at is if you're running him on, like, Revived Warrior, like, do you really want to be running, like, some of those cells and stuff like that? At this point, probably not, right? Artificial Lifeform team is kind of a dead team. Crossover does not have other Android characters, really. I mean, besides 21. So outside of, like, Cell X being introduced, 16 doesn't have much of a place currently on teams other than the Android team. I do think, you know, you could get away with using 16 in, say, Crossover Super Battle Road if that was a thing. Or, like, using the Crossover team to beat stages. Again, if he gets his guard off, he's gonna look good. But if that card doesn't come through, he's fodder. Alright guys, we're running on the Android team again. Remember that if 16 gets his guard to activate, well actually it doesn't matter, because he's going up against an AGL enemy on this turn. So no matter what, we're going to get the extra damage from guard activating. What is our defense at? 256k is pretty good. We have Hellfighter 17 on rotation, as well as 19 in Dr. Giro. Again, the Android team has gotten just... like, the team is so crazy because you have these mega powerful supports like, you know, Hellfighter 17, the AGL 17, you know, Dr. Giro and Android 19, who are just so ultra powerful offensively, defensively, linking well with the team, and they're supporting. Now, I did not bring the LR Androids EZA, remember? Because the LR Androids EZA, they buff extreme class units. And remember that this Tech Android 16, this is the character from Dragon Ball FighterZ down here. So this guy is a super class ally. So the LR Android's EZA is not going to work great with 16. Honestly, you could say that's another negative for him, because that LR Androids unit is ridiculous. Like, you want to bring them, and, you know, you could build a pretty strong, competent, full extreme class Android team if you just, you know, take 16 off for, like, oh my god, he dodged. Sure. Alright, we would have gotten a little bit of extra damage right there, but, you know, listen, it is what it is. Okay, he dodged. I think I have given this 16 full dodge, like, that's intentional, which, again, personally, I do like that decision, right? Because that's going to help him out. Because he does have high defense. And, you know, maybe if his guard does not activate, maybe by giving him full amount of dodge, like, we potentially could get him to dodge, you know, one of these big attacks in, like, Super Battle Road and stuff like that, right? Typically, when I'm building these characters, like, their builds and stuff like that, I'm gearing it towards, like, Super Battle Road, no item runs and stuff like that in mind. Because it's like, I mean, that's what I need these units for, right? Like, it's like, it's very easy to just beat events, but it's like, you know, if they get like a no-item run, that's what we're talking about. You know, I don't care about a little bit of extra damage on Android 16. I want him to sort of maximize his defensive ability, because that's how I utilize the Android 16. I'm using him as a defensive character. So a lot of times I do want to make sure to sort of maximize the defensive ability of characters, again, like this Android 16 and stuff like that, right? So, all right, let's see what we got right here. This will be another good turn right here, in that we have got a lot of support from Android 18 and Dr. Giro and Android 19. Let's see. So we're probably going to be able to have, what is this, 4 attacks built up. Damn, if he didn't dodge that one, we would see Android 16 fully built up right here. What is this build? Yeah, I do have him with full dodge. I might give him some equips and stuff like that as well. Damn, I didn't even give him equips for the Android no item run. I probably should have. But let's go ahead and see what Android 16 does in this turn. Again, he's the character that could help you out defensively in some situations, but I mean, he's not exactly a god of a unit or something like that, right? Like, I think Super Saiyan 3 Trunks is much better with the 9-turn attack and defensive build-up he's got on his super attack effect. Whereas 16 is just greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn. Maybe if 16 was like greatly raising attack and defense for several turns, sure. But all right, let's go ahead. Let's do another event. I might change up the team a little bit, slightly. And then we want to see 16 with that full attack buff built up from all of his guards and stuff like that. But I mean, there's not really too much to talk about with this guy. Again, for the most part, his link set's not great. I mean, again, things like mechanical menaces, gentlemen. When we come back into the next event, let's go over those links and how bad they are. All right, guys, running just a slightly different build of the Android team again. This will probably be our last run. Again, it's difficult to really, I mean, this character, he's just in an odd spot right now, because Revived Warrior as a team, it just sort of feels dead to me. Like, I don't really see a lot of, like, the Angel Freezes and stuff like that on the friends list too often. It'll be interesting what happens when Int Angel Golden Frieza gets his EZA, though. I mean, that, you know, he is pretty close to just being directly, like, next on the, like, if they would go in order, it would go Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Physical Omega Shenron, then STR Ultimate Gohan, and then Angel Golden Frieza's next, right? Like, he's within striking distance, but with the category leads, they're jumping all over and just, you know, sort of matching the theme. Now, again, the Revived Warrior team is just, I feel like, in a really funky spot. They just need, I think they need, like, a couple of units, you know, like, all types of support, and the team needs to be just fleshed out a little bit more. I feel like a lot of the characters that used to be the core of that team have sort of aged a little bit. Now, this character right here is probably Android 16's best linking partner, right? Because at this point, you know, he's going to have, you know, he's got Tough as Nails, he has got, actually, damn, he has Tough, he doesn't have Mechanical Menaces or Gentleman, right? I don't think those either, so it's a little bit weird, but whatever. That Android 16, you know, he would be good to pair with him, but the problem is that those units kind of suck. They suck. This LR Androids unit is pretty bad. Outside of, like, showcases that just, like, support, like, Android 16 and, like, other Android characters and stuff like that, I'm not actually, like, using that character, like, ever. They're bad. They, like, it's funny is in LR Cell is still solid. EGA LR Gohan is still solid. But the third LR from that celebration, the androids, they suck ass, dude. They're terrible, so that's unfortunate. We need what? We need to get hit 2 more times. And we are going to have our full build-up for Android 16. We'll see him with his full attack buff, his full defensive buff, right? All that stuff. So, you know, that will be good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this tech Android 16. Maybe I'm a little bit hard on him. But, I mean, let's directly compare him to Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. It's not even close. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks is way better. Because Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, I think, is like, there's situations in, like, the Legendary Vegeta event where he's going to be a god even if his guard doesn't activate. And it's like 16 in difficult situations, he is not going to be a god even if it does not activate. No way. What's actually going to happen is he's going to get cream pied. He's going to get blasted. Android 16. I know, because I used him in the Android Extreme Super Battle Road stage. Now, to be completely fair to Android 16, the Android Extreme Super Battle Road stage is most definitely a ridiculously hard stage for, you know, how not good the category was when the stage, I guess when the stage came out, what, 6 months ago, basically? Or, you know, 5 months ago? But I guess they designed it with all these busted Android units coming out soon in mind, right? The Dokkan Fest Future Androids and these guys and stuff like that, right? Like, how just absolutely ridiculous they are. Like, dude, the nullification mechanic is just so powerful. Like, characters that are going to have that are going to start to become so powerful compared to characters that don't, right? Like, it's nullification is pretty sick. Okay, so we have this turn right here. Depending upon what happens right here, again, we need, what, 2 hits? With 2 hits, we will have Android 16 fully built up. He does have to guard first. Let's hope that he's guarding, and then we only need 2 hits to connect. He is not guarding. God damn it. He's up to 3.48. All right, I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and skip ahead. I want to try and get him fully built up. Maybe I won't be able to do it in this run, because, again, he only built up the damage when the guard is activated, and he's only got a 50% chance to even guard anyway. So I think let's come back, and the very next turn will be Android 16 with his full attacking passive activated, and we'll see what types of damage he's able to get on the Android team, you know, with all these ridiculously powerful Android support type units and stuff like that around. All right, we're actually going to get it right here. Well, I guess provided that we don't dodge. Oh, boy. My build is going to hurt me here. 238k defense. That's all you've got, huh? That's it, huh? 16. I mean, if we have Tough as Nails activated, sure. What characters could we potentially have that would have it with Tough as Nails? I mean, yeah, that would work. 17 and Android 8, and then this Android 16 in a rotation. I do think that actually could work well. I mean, these two are definitely actual, like, solid runnable units after their EZA. I actually wish they had made them better, but, like, they're definitely, like, options, right? Like, they're not throwaway characters for sure. So you do have a couple of characters, but then these links up here. Look at that, dude, look at this. Are you kidding me? What were they thinking with this? Like, what? Okay. And then we've also got this right here, Gentleman, which, I mean, this cell is on Revived Warrior, sure. But, like, 16 just is not looking good in terms of links, I would say. A lot of links we will not be having activated. All right, again, let's hope that Android 16, we need him to eat 2 attacks, and we'll have his full attack buff built up. There we go, one more. Nice, perfect. 4.33 is what he gets up to. We had, what, 3 links activated, Android Assault, I think Solid Support, and Fierce Battle activated. So, I mean, with the guard, like, okay, if he's doing a 4 million attack stat, you know, his defense is 300k plus, you know, sometimes he could jump over 400k, and he's also guarding. I mean, yeah, like, again, he can be good, but I really feel as though, like, you could have just gotten, like, all of his extra attack buffs and shit, you just give him guaranteed guard, and this unit is 80 times better. Alright, this is New Form and Resolve, Android 16. His leader skill is Super Tech Type Key 3 and 110% of stats. Leader skill sucks, but kind of irrelevant to these types of EZA units. Super Attack is the Hell Flash, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and does supreme damage to the enemy. That is good, right? You definitely don't want to discount that, because it's like pretty much every turn with that full defensive portion of his passive build up from Android category allies, he's over 200k defense. I mean, sure, we have a lot of support, but, I mean, guess what, dude? That's the Android team. You have 7 support type units who are gods. Like, it's like, yeah, you're going to run them. It's going to help the Android 16 out. And so, you know, he's going to rock 300k plus defense a lot, which is definitely good, right? Like, you know, don't get me wrong, 300k defense after he supers. With that level of defense, he would be able to tank in, like, Universe Travel Saga Extreme Super Battle Road and, like, Pure Saiyan Extreme Super Battle Road and stuff like that. But if he got supered, he's dead meat, right? That's the problem. Super attacks are killing him, which sucks because he's, again, supposed to be a defensive unit. His passive skill, Steadfast Spirit, gives him 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets an additional 40% defense up to a max of 160% per Android category ally in the team. So you only need another 3 Android category allies to get that full defensive buff of his, right? So, I mean, that's not too bad. But again, on teams like Crossover, Revived Warrior, Artificial Life Form, I feel like the Android options on those teams are not the greatest. I guess Hellfighter 17 and Super 17 are Artificial Life Form, though, right? To be fair. And they are definitely, like, very powerful, right? Like, you could run Hellfighter 17, Tech Super 17, and AGL Super 17. And then I guess you do have Tech Android 16's full defensive passive built up right there. So you could rock the Artificial Life Form with, like, that setup. The only thing is that that team needs an actual lead, right? Then he gets an additional 16% attack, up to a max of 80% each time guard is activated. It just seems so random. Like, I don't understand. Like, this just is odd, right? Like, you know what I feel like this should have been? This should have been at least like 16% attack and defense, up to 80% each time guard is activated or something like that. And then, of course, finally, he has a high chance to guard all attacks. You guys know what I'm going to say. I mean, all this stuff is blah, 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 blah. You just get rid of the high chance to guard and he becomes a lot better. It's just that simple, right? Allows him to take some bite out of major super attacks and stuff like that. But it's like, you go into one of these tough stages with him, you toss him out there in slot 1, which, I mean, he's a defensive unit. He should be able to do it. Guard is not activated, and that boy's taking 700k damage hits, right? So it's unfortunate. His links are Android Assault, Mechanical Menaces, Gentleman, Revival, Solid Support, Tough as Nails, and Fierce Battle. Link set for the most part is pretty ass. I mean, he does have, you know, Android Assault, Solid Support, Fierce Battle are easy to activate, but it combined, it's not a great link set. 12 kill multiplier, 140%, that's normal. In terms of EZAs he'll be good in, there is actually 2. No, there's 3. AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Super Saiyan 4 EZA, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then, of course, the Android 18 and Kid Trunks and Kid Goten EZAs. He'll be good for all of those. And potentially, he could be good in his own EZA, 16 and 21. If he gets his guard off, he could definitely help you get some Zenny back, that's for sure. And then finally, this is a big weakness of this unit. He's only on 4 category teams, and a couple of these teams are actually pretty dead. The Revived Warrior team is just very lost right now. I mean, you do have some powerful recent EZAs like Super Saiyan 3 Goku and stuff like that. I feel like this team potentially could get a lot better with these guys EZAing. These guys are going to impact the game a lot when they EZA. The Bardox, the Super Saiyan 2, and the Super Saiyan 1 Bardox. Then, of course, 16 is also on the Android team. Android's just got massively buffed. 16 is also over here on the Artificial Life Form team. Badly needs a new leader here. And then finally, he is on the Crossover team. So let me know what you guys think of Tech Android 16. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.